Hey everybody, I'm sitting out at East Rim Overlook here in Big South Fork today, waiting on a couple of, actually four of them. Two of them I hiked with earlier this year, took them to see some waterfalls, and it's Bret and Mandy. And I think Mandy's son and his fiance are coming, and we're going to go down and see Devil's Cave, East Rim Tunnel, and a couple more things. So, man, October 20th, and the leaves are just really starting to get pretty right now. It's going to be a late fall, probably because of the drought we've had, but yeah, hang in there with us and see what we see. It should be a very enjoyable day.
Well, the gang's all here, so we're going to head on down the trail. We just stepped out of the parking lot. We're going to head on down the trail to Devil's Cave first, and then work our way around the East Rim Tunnel and East Rim Window. Yeah, this is a good example of the immediate differences in the land out in here. We get on these sandy, poor soil cliff lines, and you get all the lichens and the pine trees. And we just stepped out of the woods immediately to them. All right, 5 safely down that little rope climb. And the only problem with it is right here at the bottom, there's a long last step. But okay, on around to Devil's Cave. And I've got it in another video or two I've done, but it's outstanding anyway. I don't mind putting it in another one. You gotta drop down from a cliff row. And a little place or two going around through here, but right there it is, Devil's Cave. Yeah, that's the entrance. About 50 yards back in here. You go through the first little climb, and I can't see it. I turned my light on. Yeah, I came up that first little climb, and it was just too dark to pick it up on camera. But it's really short. And then there's another climb. And that crack we're getting ready to go up. And that's where the sun's rays shine through the skylights. And makes this place kind of surreal at times. Okay, let's go get on up there. Yeah, that's looking back out at the entrance. And of course we came through the little climb right there and up to that level. Followed it up to a little climb to this level, and this is nice, big, flat, almost. Well, it's a big ledge. Let's start climb number 1 down. There's a look back up at some of our crew coming down. There we go. Mandy and Bret down the second climb, back to ground level. It's pitch dark in there a minute ago, but the sun's beaming right into it now. It's not gonna be so dark going back down it, so that's good. Our time here at Devil's Cave is over. Now we're gonna go back up and around and see the East Rim Tunnel and East Rim window. And they're pretty cool places too. Not as cool as this, but they're neat. All right. Okay, we've got around to this point now. A different rope climb. That's my ropes and Bret's straps. We came out here before we started to hike and threw them over here to use to get back out of here, because that's quite a shortcut. But anyway, that rope climb is right smack dab over the top of the East Rim Tunnel. And looks like they're already in it. Yeah, this is the East Rim Tunnel. It's nothing like the big slot cave we just came out of, Devil's Cave, but it's, if you're in the area, it's dang well worth coming and seeing while you're here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go around a minute, kind of the way we came in around that point with the rope strung down. And look at this from the bottom too. But over here's the East Rim window. We'll take a look at it before we do that. Yeah, this little rock shelter here, I'm not gonna show a whole lot because there's some graffiti under it, and I just don't want to give people acknowledgement for that. Bret's back there at the East Rim window, they call it. Have a look at it from inside. I was down here, a couple years ago, my grandson Kento, and he crawled through that thing. It's pretty cool. I think this is my 4th time out here, and I had never noticed it. Pretty nice arch. Yeah. Right in the back of this. Bret's back there shining me a light, lighting it up. Back of it up, but yeah. I hadn't noticed it before, but pretty awesome.
I see garbage, man.
Bret's back in there looking around. He says he can see some garbage back in there.
I mean, there's a big room back in here.
So there must be a way back in there. He says it's so tight he probably can't get through it right here, but there may be another way in there. We're gonna look around a minute and see if we could find it. Yeah, he says there's human trash back in there. Burnt piece of wood. Let's see what we can find.
I'll send you pictures.
I'm gonna walk around the cliff just a little bit, look back in to through that window, because it's where I got a picture of Kento, my grandson, climbing out of it a couple years ago. And it's right here. Here is another little slot canyon. I'm gonna check it out. It's a cliff rose here too. Well, this ain't Devil's Cave that we earlier visited, but it goes back in here a little way. We'll see where it goes. I think it chokes down too small to get back. All right, I'm back out of that one. It went about 50 feet and it just choked down so little. Can't get any farther back. Around, and we're up at the bottom of East Rim Tunnel. Be a little bit of a climb in there to get to the top. This whole area is just a unique geological place. Yeah, we'll just pick ourselves away up this rock pile and we're up there. It's a pretty cool thing. Pretty cool. Back out in the daylight. Yeah, and I just want to point this out for anybody that's never been down here before. Right over there is that rock shelter with the arches under it and East Rim window. Okay. Right here at the end of this big rock is East Rim Tunnel that we just came up through. And where Bret and I dropped the ropes earlier this morning, we're using them to climb out of here. And 4 people up, I'm the last. And when I get up here, you won't believe from where I've got the rope tied off on the tree up here, how close it is to that bench on the trail going to East Rim Overlook. I mean, I'm talking less than 100 yards to get down here and see all this. But you need a rope, because this rope going with me and Bret today. Honest to goodness, that's the bench. Going down to East Rim Overlook. And no kidding, I could take a baseball and throw it right down there to that rock that we had the ropes tied and climb back out. But now those ropes are not there. Part of them was Bret's, part of them were mine, so They're in my backpack. Back to the parking area, getting ready to say goodbye. Man, it does my heart some good to see young folks out here beating around in the bush like we do.
Yeah.
Nice, enjoyed every second of it, guys.
Thank you.
Come back and let's
We
do it
did
again.
Yeah, of course.
All right, appreciate it. Okay, I said goodbye to the kids. I'm here to say goodbye to Mandy and Bret, and I sure appreciate it.
Once again, thank you,
Mandy,
Papa.
been great. It's
Showing us more secrets, and this place never ceases to amaze. So keep
No,
watching his videos, and he'll keep showing you cool stuff.
appreciate it, Bret. You guys be careful. Well, you guys still got a night tonight and a day tomorrow. Have a great time. Need anything, give me a holler. Anytime, any you want.
We appreciate
Thank you very much,
Okay.
Papa.
Okay.
Good seeing you again.
Okay, appreciate it.
Hey guys, just getting ready to head home. Well, actually, I'm on my way home, but just want to stop and talk a little bit about the day. Our total amount of hiking today was only about a mile, if not just under. And we saw Devil's Cave, East Rim Tunnel, the rock house with the East Rim double pane window, and there was actually an arch back in there I didn't know about. You know, and right there at East Rim Overlook. So 4 outstanding things in a very short distance away from each other. But, you know, we had to drop off trail, of course. But that's how it is, Big South Fork. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. And sometimes you don't got to go too far to see it. But just want to, you know, thank you guys for watching. And it was great to see Bret and Mandy again. Lord, they're going to come back in the spring. And the kids, you know, outstanding young couple. Gosh, they got along great in the woods, and it does my heart some good to see some young people out about like that too, out in the woods seeing the sights. So yeah, you know, like I normally say, you know, as long as you guys keep watching them, I'll keep making them. So it's Peppa in the Woods. See ya. It's pretty out here.